Hey guys, so as you can see, we are in our beautifully painted kitchen and living room. We decided to go with shoji white, and we did a flat white for the ceiling. I don't know if you can see it, but definitely gives a good contrast. I think it's a great mix between the cream and tan that I was looking for. Yeah, so every single color that we did buy, pretty much like $70 later, they were all pink tones and green. So didn't look good in the natural sunlight. So this color is actually perfect and I love it. So
yeah, it looks really good in here, guys. And as you're gonna see in this video, I'm gonna take you through the process of painting, priming, and spraying this place. After I rolled the primer on the ceiling and walls, there was absolutely no way I was painting this by hand. So I went out and bought a sprayer, and I'm gonna set that up in this video.
And stick around because we have some exciting news.
That's right.
All right, guys, let's see how this looks. First look, babe.
Close your eyes.
Mud on the door. Close your eyes.
Woo!
Let's see. Wow.
Really nice.
Really echoey.
It's a room.
It's officially a room. All right. Where do we want it? Right here? All right, let me get cream in my coffee out of the way. For some reason, this thing looked super yellow. Let's see. Do I have it? Come on, look at all these samples. Do I have it? I got everything. Natural linen, that looked green. White mocha, that looked super yellow. This one was really dark, the Roman plaster.
Why'd you put them all up?
Do we need to? I don't mind posting them all up, but like, I have to wash the brush every time. That's a pain in the butt. Should I have? You know, when it comes to painting, a lot of people get too hung up on getting the paint on the wall. The main objective is to actually get the paint on the wall. And then you can come back and smooth it out, feather it in, do whatever you gotta do to make it look nice. But you can't spend too much time passing over the same spot, worrying about things, because once the paint starts to tack up and you're rolling over that spot, you're just gonna make it look worse and worse. So main objective, get the paint on the wall, then worry about smoothing it out. All right, we're gonna do the ceiling. Painting's one of those things I've just never really liked. My dad used to property manage when I was younger, and he'd sit me in an apartment all day, and I would cut all the apartments in with carpet on the floor. It was the worst thing ever. But I was like 15, 16, and he paid cash, so I shut up and took it. And then he would come in and roll everything, the bastard, after all the hard work was done. We have settled on shoji white for the entire walls and possibly the ceiling. Rachel says she wants to do the ceiling. She's actually at a bridal shower today, so I'm gonna kind of surprise her with this place being finished. I got the ceiling primed in white, and I wanna see if it looks good with a white ceiling and not just completely drenched in. So I'm gonna paint all the walls and leave the ceiling. And if she doesn't like it and gives me the go ahead, I will paint the ceiling either tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon. I went out and picked up a Greco X5 sprayer. I've never used a sprayer before, so this should be interesting. I'll take you along for setting that thing up right now. All right, and then after you're done priming it and I've poured all my paint into here, you're gonna take just your intake tube and put it in the paint, and then you're gonna take the drain tube in a spare bucket, and you're gonna prime it again and let it spit out all the water until it starts shooting out a little paint. You're gonna shut the machine down, and then you're gonna put both of these inside here. And the switch right here that we had set to prime, we're gonna flip that down and then the machine's ready to use. All right, spraying. Let's see how it does.
So I realized real quick that trying to start and stop spraying wasn't the way to go. The most effective way seems to just be constant sweeping motions. The tip I was using had about a 10-inch fan, and you want to overlap by about 50%.
All right, I don't want to sound delusionally confident, but it seems like it's going on pretty good. So let's continue. Can't see nothing.
On this second coat of paint I'm spraying, and I will come back in with the 14-inch roller and back roll. Back rolling creates a mechanical bond, promoting adhesion and smoothing out spray lines.
All right, so we're gonna pick up on this video tomorrow when we start painting the ceiling. And after that, this entire room should be done. So I'll see you in the morning. All right, guys, so here we are the next day. I got this entire place taped off so I can paint the ceiling. And I went out and bought this 3M M3000 taper. This thing was like 54 bucks. At first I had my doubts. I thought I wasted my money, but it worked out really good, and it was pretty fast, sped things up nicely. The only lame part is it doesn't come with the blade to like cut it. So I had to carry around a utility knife. So, I mean, for 54 bucks, 3M, come on, you can do better. Include the cutting blade, seriously. All right, I'm gonna get suited up and we're gonna paint this ceiling.
It was right about now when the paint was starting to run out. I didn't have another bucket, so literally had just enough to finish the first coat, and that was it. So just like the walls after spraying the second coat, I will back roll everything. It was at this point the camera started to die, so let's jump to the next day after all the plastic is down to see how it turned out.
So there's the ceiling wall contrast. It actually looks a little darker in this light. So we were gonna drench the whole room in the same color, and we didn't end up doing that, and we're really glad we didn't. I think that would have been a huge mistake. Right, babe?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right?
Why? So this is the color of the wood that we went with for the floor. It is Cheshire white. No.
Cheshire white.
No, it is.
Oak.
Oak.
Cheshire white oak. This is from Floor Decor. It's an engineered hardwood flooring, and the bigger pieces look amazing. This stuff's gonna look awesome in here.
And with the wall contrast, it looks so good.
Beautiful. Let me get that piece.
Okay.
What's next for the people at home?
Cabinets.
Little base cabinet action. What do we got here?
So this is the color toffee. This is what we went with. It is the island in the bottom cabinets.
That's right. When I originally was looking at the cabinets online, I was just gonna do the island in this, but Rach really had a vision, and she wants the whole bottom of the cabinets to be this toffee. And that brings us to the next thing, the upper cabinets. So we went ahead and picked out this ivory white. It's going to be an awesome contrast to the shoji white. So
Yeah, so the Swiss mocha that we had originally wanted to do, it was just too white and it just didn't blend well with the cabinet.
yeah, it was almost like the same color, so it didn't make it pop. So ivory white upper cabinets, these all came from rtacabinetstore.com. So far, we only opened the one box to check out these two cabinets, and they look awesome. They're really good quality thus far. I will need to assemble them all, and we're gonna have a really good video coming up on that. But next up, we'll be installing this floor. And once that's all done, we have a countertop in mind, but we'll probably keep that cat in the bag for now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you guys are liking this content, please do us a favor.
Like.
Go ahead.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
That's right.